Hi guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. Good night to each and every one of you. Hope you guys had a wonderful day today. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Today we're going to share a delicious and easy recipe with you guys for vegetable lasagna. I already have a meat version on my channel, but today I would like to make one for all our vegetarian friends. So if you want to see how I'm doing this, come on down and let's get started. So for our vegetable lasagna tonight, I'm going to be cutting up some white mushroom, and we're going to use the mushroom as the meat. This have a texture, and I have some very nice fresh ones. I'm cutting them into small pieces. We're gonna continue all the rest just like this thickness for texture in the lasagna. So next we're gonna be cutting up some zucchini, and I have 3 young zucchini. I just removed the bottom and the top, and we're gonna use the skin as well. So I'm just cutting this down in the middle, and then I'm gonna slice them about this thickness. And this will work perfect for texture and flavor in our lasagna. I like the taste of the zucchini. It have a nice sweet taste. So next we're gonna cut up some bell peppers, and I have the orange and the red one here, and these will add some color and also texture. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut them into long strips like this, and then cut them back in half, just like that. And that's a perfect length that I'm looking for in my lasagna. So we just finished cutting up the vegetables, zucchini and the mushroom. I have our peppers here and some spinach. We're gonna start putting them together for the lasagna. So I have a tablespoon of butter melting here in the pan. I'm gonna add my mushroom, and I wanna saute the mushroom in some butter and garlic before we add them to our lasagna. And in that way, it's gonna have a beautiful flavor when we bite into our lasagna. So now we're gonna add some black pepper to the mushroom. I'm gonna be adding a little bit of salt. And I'm adding a little pinch of dried Italian seasoning. This goes very nice with lasagna. And I'm gonna be grating a clove of garlic into the mushroom. I'm gonna mix all that goodness in: garlic, black pepper, salt, and Italian seasoning. And I don't want to cook this mushroom too much. I want to take it down with some texture because we still have to cook the lasagna. It smells so delicious with that garlic and Italian seasoning. So in the mushroom, I'm going to be adding some Parmigiana and Romano pasta sauce, because we want to cook this with some sauce to add to the lasagna. I'm going to take it down now and set it aside until we finish with the other vegetables. I just added the zucchini to the pan, and I'm gonna add a little pinch of salt, black pepper, and some garlic, the same way I prepare the mushroom, to flavor up our zucchini as well. So the zucchini is done cooking. I season it well so it can have a nice flavor. I don't want to overcook it because we still have to cook it back in the oven. So I'm just taking it out with a little bit of a texture, and then we're gonna start preparing the next vegetable. So same thing I did with the peppers. I added my garlic, black pepper, salt, dried Italian seasoning, and I'm just gonna saute this into the butter, and then I'll take this off with a texture, and then we're gonna start putting our lasagna together soon. So I like to warm up the sauce, the pasta sauce, before I add it to my lasagna, and I like to just add some more flavors to it. I'm using the Parmesan and Romano cheese tomato sauce. So I'm gonna add some more black pepper into here. It already have a nice flavor, but I wanna spike it up a little bit more. So some black pepper, some dry oregano. This really adds another level of flavor, and some dried Italian seasoning. And then we're gonna mix this in. And that's all that it takes for the sauce. And now I'm gonna start cooking the pasta for the lasagna. So I have my lasagna here, and this one is not the one that you can just put together without cooking it. I have to cook this one. So I have my water warming up here, and it is ready. I'm using a big pot because of the space, and I'm gonna put in my pasta. And I don't like to cook them too soft. I usually take them out with a texture so they don't become soft and hard to work with. So I'm just gonna blanch them a little, and then I will show you when I'm taking them out. So I have everything laid out to start putting the lasagna together. I have my zucchini, I have my bell pepper, I have my mushroom in the sauce, I have my tomato sauce, I have some shredded cheese, and I have my spinach that I didn't cook because this is gonna cook so quickly in the lasagna. I put some sauce on the bottom of the pan, and now I'm gonna start putting everything together. So our first layer of pasta is on the bottom. We're gonna add some sauce here. We'll start building flavor for our lasagna. And my kids are happy tonight because they love when I make lasagna. So next we're gonna go in with some of that zucchini, because this is for all my veggie friends out there. This is your version tonight. I do have a recipe for the meat lasagna version. So please, if you're interested, just check out my channel for the meat version. And it's pretty much the same as this, except for this version is only vegetable. So now I'm adding the mushroom. And then we're gonna add some of that spinach. I like when I cut into the lasagna and you see those green spinach showing up. It's really beautiful in the lasagna. And now we're gonna add some of that color from the pepper. Doesn't have to be any special way. Just adding as you go. And then we wanna put a layer of cheese. So I'm gonna put in a nice amount. And then we're gonna go in again with another one of the a layer of the pasta, but I'm just gonna drizzle some more sauce here. And then we're gonna continue doing the same again until I reach the top of the baking dish. So the pasta is cooked with a texture, but still not too hard. So it is easy to work with. Usually when it gets soft, it's so hard to put together because it will start tearing apart or it's gonna go into pieces. So now again, I'm gonna go in with some sauce. And Natalie, I know you really want to get down here with your hands, right?
Yes.
But I need you to do the camera, Mama.
Okay.
Or else if both of us have dirty hands, then we're gonna end up in a big mess, right?
Yes.
Okay, so some mushroom here now.
Ooh, that's my favorite.
Mine too. And this mushroom is gonna be like the chicken or the meat in the lasagna because of the beautiful texture of the mushroom. And then now we need some cheese here. Cheese, please. How it looks now.
It looks good.
And then we're gonna add some more sauce here. And we're getting there to the top. So now we're down to our last layer. And I'm gonna add some sauce right here. We're gonna add, we wanna make this lasagna very saucy. And we wanna add more cheese on the top. The sauce is gonna make it nice and moist. So let me just add all that's left here. And it smells so nice in my kitchen. I'm gonna sprinkle some dried Italian seasoning on top to complement that sauce. And we're gonna add some more cheese. So more cheese is going on the top. I'm gonna put this in my 350-degree oven. My oven is warming up until it's nice and ready for us. I'm gonna add more cheese. This is not enough. So now I'm satisfied with the amount of cheese I have on the top. I'm gonna cover it with a foil paper because I want it to be moist and I don't want the cheese to brown up and the lasagna is not properly cooked inside. So we're gonna put this into the oven now and we're gonna check it back in about 30 to 45 minutes. Here is my beautiful lasagna, all done, nice and warm. It is a little bit too warm for me to cut, so I'm gonna let it cool down for a little and then I'll cut it and reveal the taste for you guys. So here it is. I had to cut piece out to show how beautiful it's layered in the inside. And of course this piece here is gone. The kids couldn't wait and they said it tastes amazing. So now I'm gonna cut a piece for myself. And remember, when you're making this lasagna, please let it cool completely before you cut it, or else it's gonna crumble up and fall apart on you. So I really love the smell of this. My whole kitchen is smelling amazing.
Yeah, that smells so good.
So this is my piece. So look at that. Look at that beauty right there. Perfecto. I'm just gonna put it in my plate now. And I can't wait. That's a perfect piece of lasagna. Look at that. So before I take a taste test of the lasagna, I have a success story to share with our very own brother Riza. He tried to make potato roti a few times. It's done the right way. He followed my recipe for potato roti and was very happy with the turnout. So I'm going to be sharing his success story right after this before I taste the lasagna. So now let's dive in for this beautiful, delicious lasagna. And it's so perfect, I don't even know where to start cutting from. So this is a big mouthful. For all my vegetarian friends, you can still eat lasagna with the veggie version, and that's what I made tonight. So I'm gonna take my mouthful for all my friends out there. Cheers to you guys. Wow, what a beautiful plate of comfort. Pasta, vegetable, tomato sauce, cheese, all that combined together. It's layer and layer of flavor. So I'm gonna take another mouthful here. Okay. And that was a big mouthful. And so delicious. I wish you guys can taste what I'm tasting right now. I want to say to you guys, if you like this recipe, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Until then, I would like to say stay blessed, stay safe. Bye for now.